Williams on the fly. They get a 3-on-2. Christie with the punch. And the Mavericks back quickly to within 10. Max Christie having a great game tonight. He's got 13 on 5 of 8.
And this is one of those danger zones right now. If you're the Lakers, you're up by 10. You've done a lot of work. 4 minutes to go. How do you finish the half?
They get a stop right here, Richard, and here comes Marshall. Flag. Nice look inside to Powell. Missed the layup. It's a 4-on-4 coming back the other way. The lob, and LaRavia saying it with his chest. Eight back up to 12, 3.5 to go. Cooper Flag so far with 6 points on 3 of 6. Finds a wide open Christie. Somebody hit the snooze button defensively.
I think that might have been Timmy. We're gonna blame it on the young player Drew.
Okay.
That's what. If Luka looks at you like you made a mistake, just say my bad.
Doncic against Powell. A contested step back 3 rims out. Williams looking up court. Finds Christie. Walks into the 3 ball. Oh, he figured that was going in. Flag with another opportunity for the Mavericks. 10 on the clock. Williams. One more to Christie. 4 on the clock. Got to get busy. Over Timmy. And Hayes with the board. So they put 2 on Doncic. Hayes on the 4-on-3 on the back end. Couldn't draw it up any better, Richard.
I don't know if they drew it up like that, but sometimes it's good to be 7 feet tall with a 40-inch vert.
What do you make of the way this zone is working in the half court defensively for the Lakers?
Well, you want to force the Mavs into shooting. And you see Najee knocks it down. You want to force the Mavs into shooting threes. They got out of the zone as they just keep throwing this ball ahead. Can't even make a point. They got out of the zone when Klay Thompson. They're back in the zone now that he's out the game.
Marshall missed a wild attempt at the rim. And here comes Doncic. 2-on-1, and Luka.
FaceTime. Chuck seems like a FaceTime kind of guy, though.
Well, he certainly has the wonderful. I'll leave it that way. He's a great host. And when you have your head over the causeway at night,
sweating.
Yeah, it's different with Chuck. Mind you, the offensive numbers dictate that he's much more prolific in the second half.
Well, yeah, and I think some of that is getting other players involved, whether it's Rui, whether it's Ayton, deferring to your teammates to try and get them active there for that second half, because LeBron, just like other scorers, believe that they can get themselves going at will.
Luka, meanwhile, the top scorer in the NBA in the first half with 20 a game. Boy, they moved the Mavericks around defensively, and Hachimura finding his shooting stroke tonight. 4 of 7 from the field, 10 points. Marshall back in a rush. Spins, fires.
To get their teammates going to make it easier for them offensively in the second half.
Richard, one of the great additions to Phil Handy was a big part of his individual skill development.
Yeah, Phil Handy, one of the best development coaches that I've had in this league, being able to play in Cleveland with them and seeing the impact, not just in your skill set, but also your mindset. He helps players with their mindsets and what their shot selection should be.
AKA 94 feet a game. Luka draws the foul on Klay. Well, here's our ESPN NBA Wednesday doubleheader. LeBron returning to Cleveland as the Cavs. So
we got
a little bit of a struggle for them this year. No 15-0 start. They're having to figure things out a little bit.
Yeah, but that's part of it. You know, you got to figure things out. They got a lot of basketball left.
Well, what about the efficiency of Donovan Mitchell, though? Almost 29 a game on 50% from the field. Max Christie short on that one. And with 42 seconds to go, here's James. On the cross and spin. Back out to Hachimura. With audacious impulse, Luka. You couldn't believe where he shot that from. That's
yeah, but it was 2 for 1. It was a 2 for 1. So they'll get an opportunity one more time.
Does a 2 for 1 mean you can just pull a shot like that,
if
though?
you are Luka.
Okay. Facts. Good defense by Mark Smart. Stayed in front of Christie. Flag couldn't flush it. 6 seconds to go. Plenty of time for Doncic against Marshall. Lobs it up for Ayton, and he couldn't connect.